Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. I don't know what week we're on, to be honest, because I stopped keeping track. Is it 4?
I think so.
It's probably 4.
I think it's 4.
So that means we've technically been going about a month now.
Yep.
Well, in case you guys don't know who we are, we got Casey from Alex and Casey 13.
What up?
We got Philip from Game Cheaters.
What's up?
And I'm Travis from Gate Studios. And this week, I think Casey's kind of holding down the fort. So
I am, and I'm excited. So, to kick things off, what is so recent? October 16th, they announced the new iMac 5K display.
Woo! That is awesome.
So, I have quite a bit of experience with iMacs, and I know you have a Mac. Philip wishes he had a Mac.
It's okay, buddy.
One day.
Someday.
It took me forever. I paid $400 for my first Mac.
I don't know what I paid because I'm still paying for it, technically.
It'll come, Philip.
Well, and when it does, you will be proud.
Yes.
That you waited.
So, but I have an iMac. That's a 27-inch one. But the new one that came out is 27 inches. And it's 5K. The resolution is 5120 by 2880.
Best display ever.
Could you imagine? Do you know how big that is?
No.
Your screen resolution is 1920 by 1080, and this is 5120 by 2880.
Oh. So somewhere around like 3 to 4 times bigger resolution.
That's... Oh, what is default? I can't think of it now. Infinity resolution.
I don't
56. Is it 5670 by 1080? We're about to find out. I think it's 5670. I don't know now, and I can't find it.
Yeah, I don't remember because I've never actually used Infinity before.
I only use it at LAN parties.
So you can be that cool guy?
Yep. Either way, I think it's 5670 by 1080. And that's Infinity with the 3 screens all together. I mean, obviously you can push more depending on your graphics card. But that is huge. And it's 27 inches. Could you imagine moving your mouse across? And you go like this, and it only goes like that far across the screen?
Yeah.
There's some perks to this. Okay.
Guys, it's going to take me a minute to get my mouse across.
You're going to need applications to speed your mouse up. This, by default, costs $2,499. That's the cheapest one. But
it's worth it.
It is, this 5K iMac is cheaper than a 4K TV.
Yeah, it is. I didn't think about that.
So, yeah. There's not too much really about it other than it's really cool and I want one. But that won't ever happen. They also came out with the iPad Air 2. And I read somewhere that if you stack 2 of those on top of each other, it's still thinner than the first iPad.
Really? So you need to get an Air 2 and I need to get an Air 2 and then we need to stack them on top of each other.
Well, maybe if I take my iPad Air and your iPad Air 2, stack them together, and it'll be equivalent to an iPad.
That could be.
So, and then they came out with the new Mac Mini.
I've never personally used one of those.
Well, the new one's better and it's cheaper by $100.
Sweet.
Okay, off to some real stuff. Well, that is real, but something super exciting. I just want to talk about the Battlefield series.
Yes. Battlefield's awesome.
I know, it's probably my favorite game. Mine used to be Counter-Strike, but then they ruined it with the next update. Still not the same.
Yeah, I was never a fan of Counter-Strike. But I guess I'm a little biased because Battlefield 1942, first-person shooter I ever played.
That was good. 1942. Do you know what year that came out in?
Not off the top of my head. Well, I'm going to guess somewhere between 03 and 04.
02.
02, I was close.
Oh, I was going to say that.
Okay. Trivia game. Who can name off all of the battlefields?
I think I can.
Travis, no cheating.
I think I can.
Ready, go.
Can we do it as a team effort?
Sure.
All right.
I don't know the first one.
Battlefield 1942.
Yep.
There's Battlefield 1943.
Yep. Well, it's not in order, but yes.
You didn't say it. I had to do it in order.
No, you don't have to do it in order.
Oh, okay.
Battlefield Vietnam.
Yep.
Do you want us to count the expansions as well?
Nah.
Okay. Well, and then there's Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, which I'm not sure if that's out yet or not.
Nope. Comes out next year.
Okay. And then I know that there's another one in there somewhere, or I think there is.
There's also Battlefield 2142,
Oh,
That's
Battlefield 2, Battlefield Heroes,
how'd you miss Battlefield 2?
that's a good question.
Battlefield Online, Battlefield Play for free. Yeah, and you know, I think there's only 3 that didn't come out on PC. Battlefield 2 Modern Combat didn't come out on PC. Battlefield Bad Company didn't come out on PC, and Battlefield 1943 didn't come out on PC.
Didn't they port it for PC later on, though?
They might have.
I think they did, because I want to say I tried to download it, and that was back in the day when I had crappy internet. And
Which one of those was your favorite? Philip and I used to play Bad Company 2 on PS3.
We also used to play Battlefield 2 with Alex.
Yeah, we played... Well, that was Battlefield 2, Modern Combat, and Special Forces.
I would have to say my favorite so far is Battlefield Bad Company 2.
A lot of people say that. And
Well,
that's an old game. That's
I
4
like-
years old.
I maxed out a lot of stuff in that game.
Mhm.
It was like the best first-person shooter game I think I was like ever good at.
Well, I like Bad Company 2 because it introduced the first like real Battlefield storyline to it. Like it had in my opinion, one of the better storylines for single player. But then it also introduced the new Frostbite engine with the physics of actually being able to destroy buildings.
Yeah.
And
That was in Bad Company 2? Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
yeah, they
'Cause-
introduced it in Bad Company 2.
Really
I thought it was awome. Hiding in the building, then all of a sudden you're just nothing around you.
Yeah, it crashes
but
down.
It sucks when you're a sniper hiding in the building. You're like, no one's gonna find me. Boom. That sucks.
Yeah, that happened to us all the time. Philip and I used to play as a team. I don't really have any Battlefield friends anymore. Nobody plays with me.
What do you play on?
PC.
Dude, I have Battlefield 3 for PC.
Me too, and I played it for like 2 hours yesterday.
You
Oh, that's
should have
why you
invited
asked me.
Yeah, I wanted somebody to play with. I have Battlefield 2, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, and Battlefield 4, and all their expansions.
Okay, I have all of those, but I think 3 is the only one I have installed on my computer.
I have 4 installed. I played that one a little bit yesterday. So here's the thing. 3 is good. And everybody has it. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people have 3. And then Battlefield 4 is like better graphics and stuff.
But it glitches.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
it did glitch. I haven't played it in a while though.
me either. You have it for PS3, right?
Yeah.
And it's really fun, but nobody has Battlefield 4 for PC. And plus, I'm further along in Battlefield 3. So then it sucks to feel like you're redoing everything.
Right. Well, like, I had Battlefield 4. Like, I pre-ordered Battlefield 4 before it came out. Got the pre-order, and it took me 2 months to actually take the plastic seal off the game and play it. Because I was still playing Battlefield 3 so much. And then I played 4 for, like, an hour. Did not like it. Like, just gameplay-wise, it wasn't the same as Battlefield 3. And I know, actually, I saw an article the other day that EA totally admitted that they shouldn't have rushed DICE in releasing Battlefield 4. Because DICE didn't want to release Battlefield 4 when they did.
Mm-hmm.
But EA forced them to.
Frostbite or Dice?
DICE. Frostbite's
DICE.
the engine.
Yeah. Duh. Sorry. I'm kind of excited for Battlefield Hardline. I think I might get that right away.
I probably would too.
It's got cops and robbers in it.
Uh-huh.
I saw that. It almost looks like GTA
It looks like
Little bit.
Counter-Strike to me.
by the screenshots. Yeah, like them two mixed together almost.
Yeah.
The concept that they have for it reminds me of the old SWAT 4 game. It's a really old PC game.
I remember that game.
I never played it, but I used to watch my dad play it all the time growing up, and I wish they would remake that game. It was pretty boss.
Well, we got to play Battlefield 3 together then.
Yeah.
Because it's really fun, and I suck at it, but it's really fun.
I'll be honest, I think I'm only friends with you on Steam. I don't think I'm friends with you on Steam. That's
I
kind
don't
of sad.
think so. I know, that is.
I don't know, I'll find you fairly easy. You guys all have the same clan ID or whatever.
Yep. ILG, Infinite Life Gaming. So, yeah, that's fun, I guess.
Battlefield's just awesome. Now we have to go play Battlefield.
Yeah, we do.
For several hours.
Yeah, pretty much. I really want to play it now.
What are you guys doing this weekend?
Hanging out with my wife.
Marriage problems.
It's not a problem.
I'm kidding.
Okay. How many of you, do you guys both play GTA?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You have it on PS3, and you have it on PC, right?
I have San Andreas on PC.
I do too. Obviously, because we used to play online together. Oh, here's some advice. If you're playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas multiplayer, which yes you can, it's a separate application, and you need money. Well, obviously you gotta lose money to make money. Buy lures and go fishing.
Really?
Yes, you can get tons of money fishing.
Interesting.
It's weird. Just steal a boat and go fishing.
Steal the boat. Steal the boat and go fishing.
I don't have that many Grand Theft Autos. I have Vice City, San Andreas, 4, Liberty City, and 5.
I have 4 for the PC.
I do too.
San Andreas and 5.
I have 4 for the PC and the PS3.
It's pretty bad for the PC.
Yes, it is. It's terrible. I have a great computer and it sucks. It's so laggy.
And getting multiplayer to work on it is nearly impossible.
Yeah,
unless you know, like, how to port your networks to the right DNS, and it's just so...
And then you gotta have a Microsoft account, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
And a Rockstar Games account or a social club.
Mm-hmm. It's frustrating. I'm hoping that with GTA 5 they do not just like a port job, but build it specifically for
I think they are.
PC.
It's really nice on PS3, Philip and I play a lot.
This is true.
I'm really bad at it, as Philip can probably attest to.
Driving, yeah.
No, I'm good at driving. You suck at driving.
I think we're both like kind of in the middle.
I'm terrible at everything else. So I'm okay at driving, and that's about as good as I get. I remember we did, what's it called, Last Stand or something?
Yeah, last one standing. Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. I did terrible. I didn't know what I was doing, and I died like right away every time the round started.
I never played any of the other game modes on it. It was always free to play, or free roam, whatever you want to call it.
I used to be like that too until like I like really needed money. I'm like, yeah, I'll just try one.
Yeah. See,
Philip got me into multiplayer.
I used to play with my 2 friends who live in Australia. And that was always interesting because they have really crummy internet in Australia. Like, they have limits on how much data they can have on their internet per month. Their speeds are about half of what we can get here. And so I always ended up hosting. And then it was always a 50-50 shot of them connecting. Plus the fact that it's just GTA 4 on the PC, so you have all those problems on top of it. And then inevitably someone would forget to lock the server. And all of a sudden we'd have random people joining. And it's like, well, we can either troll this guy, or we can shut the server down and restart it and lock it. Because we do a lot of role-playing in GTA 4.
They have San Andreas for the PS3?
Yeah.
When did PS3 actually come out?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I was a PlayStation hater until recently.
What?
I couldn't stand PlayStation.
Oh.
The only thing I wanted PlayStation for the longest time was Ratchet and Clank, Final Fantasy, which now you can get on multiple consoles, and there was another one. Oh, Little Big Planet.
That's on PS3 too.
I've still
Third
never
one's
played
gonna
it.
be on PS3.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City was the first 3D.
Yeah.
Well, no. Grand
Yes.
Theft Auto 3 was the first 3D game, but Vice City is a knockoff of it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Rest was a top-down view.
That
Mhm.
would suck. I would never
Yeah.
play like that.
I'm glad because the reason they did it was because of a glitch.
So they made everything bird's eye view?
No, it's 3D because of like some glitch, and then they kept it that way because it was better.
It is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100 times better.
Grand Theft Auto Online? Oh, that's GTA 5, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
No. Is it?
Is it?
I don't know. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in 2013. Really? I thought it came out early this year. Or was it end of
It
last year?
feels like
It was the end of last year, like the very end of last year. And then it came out for 360 and PS3 the end of last year, and then all the other consoles and PC get it in the next like month or two.
Is Grand Theft Auto 5 the best one out of all of them?
I think so.
I haven't played 5 that much.
Just because of the online. I mean, yeah. Pretty much that's all.
Because-
I play.
4 came out in 2008 and 5 came out in 2013.
Really?
So hopefully it's better because it's...
They waited so long, just like Battlefront.
Battlefront.
Well, we're still waiting.
Battlefront... When did Battlefront 2 come out?
2005. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Yeah, well, I don't know, like, having played 5 just a couple times that I've been at your place, or
The
Nick's.
PS3 came out in 2006.
6?
Really? Was it only
And-
2006?
And what game was it that was out on PlayStation 3? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out in 2004 for PlayStation 3.
What?
What?
They ported it to PlayStation 3. It
Oh,
originally came out on PlayStation 2.
that makes more sense.
Cool. Well, that's what I have for games and news. Philip's got something fun.
I got some movie rumors and something cool about a hoverboard.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't know if I like it.
It looks sweet.
It does, but it's only this high off the ground.
I know, but it's a hoverboard.
It's a prototype.
Still, it's only this high off the ground.
But it's a hoverboard.
You can make anything that high at the ground. All you need is a really strong fan.
Unfortunately, you're right.
Kind of. Sorry, go ahead, Philip. I'm bad at interrupting.
The first one is Iron Man actor that plays him. They're going to find a new guy to play him, maybe after Avengers 2.
What? No, not acceptable.
Maybe, yeah, I know.
Not even close.
You know why
to
that is, though,
acceptable.
right? Because his contract ends after 2, and they don't want him for 3 because you know what he's going to do to play 3, right?
Get a ton of money.
More money.
That's not
Because
even
he's funny.
okay though. Like Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like I can't imagine anyone else playing Tony Stark.
Just like Christian Bale is Batman. I think.
Yeah, pretty much. And like Sean Connery is James Bond. I don't know if anyone else has really watched James Bond.
I have.
Not really.
GoldenEye.
You played that game so many times
I
on
know.
GameCube.
And the Nintendo 64.
I wasn't good, but I wasn't bad at it. I mean, the aiming like sucked really bad, but it was still fun.
My brothers and I played that on GameCube a million times over.
I didn't play too much GameCube. I didn't have one. Baron did, though.
That was our first console. Was
My
it
first
GameCube?
console was a Nintendo NES. Nintendo Entertainment System.
Okay, I guess technically my first console was a Super Nintendo, but my brothers and I together, like my brothers hadn't touched a console until we got GameCube. That I remember. Maybe playing PlayStation 2 every now and then at friends' house.
We had a lot of consoles go through our house.
Next one is a couple people cast for the Justice League movie that's coming out. It might come out in 2017. Arthur Curry as Aquaman and Victor Stone as Cyborg. No idea who these guys are. Just
I
saying.
don't know who Aquaman
Are
is.
they
the actors.
Are they
Actors.
copying Marvel and making a Justice League
Yeah,
movies?
they're trying to
I mean,
compete.
since Avengers got successful, why can't Justice League?
Because
It depends.
Justice League sucks. In my opinion. I'm not a big fan of like Superman and Batman and
Are those the only ones that you know of?
yeah, because I don't really watch
There's
them.
also Daredevil, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman.
Daredevil's Marvel.
Yeah, and isn't Green Lantern Marvel too?
No.
No, that I'm thinking.
That's Green
I'm,
Arrow.
Yeah, I'm thinking of whoever
I can't
put the
remember
ring
who
on,
came
the
first,
chosen one.
Marvel or DC. I think it was Marvel. No.
That is Green Lantern.
Is it?
Wait.
I don't know anything about those guys. There's also a guy out there named Penguin, which is absolutely stupid.
He was
He's
made
the-
in like 19.
I don't care who he is.
Something.
Why a penguin?
Because he looks like a penguin. He was deformed at birth.
So
And he
pick
waddle-
something else, not
he
penguin.
waddles like a penguin.
and his hands were like this, like a penguin. Well, penguins don't look like this, but it was like a fin type thing. Same for his feet. And he was fat.
Still
and he
could
had
have picked a different
a beak
name.
nose.
Well, that's not actually his name. That's just what people called him because that's what he looked and acted.
Well, they
like.
could
They
have called him
picked on him,
something
calling
else.
him penguin. Penguin.
Yeah, he hates
Oh.
being called penguin.
Oh, then I would call him Penguin.
Yeah, he hates being called penguin, but that's just what he was deemed as.
Deemed Penguin.
You shall forever be the penguin.
No.
Who's he? He sucks. Okay, off hockey games and on to...
Well, that's it for Justice League.
That's fine.
Something
we don't need
that
to talk anymore about them.
Tell us how you really feel, Casey, from deep down. He has no feelings
Nope.
for Justice League or DC.
that is DC.
I don't.
Justice League, whatever. I mean, whatever. The hoverboard.
It's cool, but they could do better.
This is the first time I've actually seen it. Like, I read an article earlier, but...
It's
Dude,
only
that
like-
totally just went up while we were sitting
I
here.
know.
The Kickstarter amount for how much was pledged to it.
Yeah, they got over their goal, which is pretty cool.
That means that they can actually make something that goes off the ground more than 2 inches.
And maybe,
1 inch.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's what they... Like, maybe with their financing that they had, they could only get an inch. And maybe that's why they did the Kickstarter, so they could get, like,
Yeah, that's what I said.
Back to the Future style
Because
hoverboard.
if you think about it, you could be hovering along and you could hit like a manhole and you would totally eat dirt.
Or cement.
Or cement or
Water.
concrete, asphalt, whatever you want to call it.
Sewage.
Ooh, yummy.
But, right? Just think about it.
Yeah.
And like if you know how like you can do like a kickflip on like a, or not a kickflip, ollie on a skateboard.
Mhm.
You can be able to do that on a hoverboard.
It depends on how high it gets off the ground.
Exactly. Like, you can, like, get over the curb with a skateboard, but
Have
with
you
this hoverboard, you're just gonna crash into it, fall, die, and burn to death.
Where does the
But
burn
it's
to
a
death
hover-
part come in?
Because it's electrical and it makes sparks and then starts your clothes on fire.
I'll let you have that one.
Have you seen the video?
No, I'm just thinking I could go grab a board and then take a leaf blower and raise it off the ground as high as that thing can.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Mission accepted.
Challenge.
No, I
Challenge
think it
accepted.
is cool, and I think that I think it is really cool, but I think they could do better.
I think once we actually get a final project, it's gonna be legendary. Because it's a hoverboard. And
Yep.
Back to the Future definitely predicted this.
That was the only thing that they predicted that came true.
It's not true. We can totally get in a DeLorean and travel back in time.
Maybe. No, just kidding.
Really?
What?
DeLoreans are awesome.
Oh.
I had a DeLorean in Gary's mod.
I've seen a DeLorean in real life in Deep Here, Wisconsin.
Yeah, but it doesn't travel in time.
I don't know that for sure. I didn't get to go inside and see if it had a flux capacitor.
Gary's mod travels in time.
Mm-hmm.
You could hit the button and then everyone else would freeze while you get to go around.
We, on Gary's Mod, I don't know if you guys have heard of Stargate before.
Yep.
Maybe.
Well, we would take the DeLorean, activate the Stargate, go through the Stargate at 88 miles per hour with the DeLorean, and then all of a sudden we would have both the world that we put the Stargate on initially and the one that we were going to would both freeze at the same time. It was awesome. Okay, maybe it's not as awesome as I thought
have
it
many,
was.
many hours, hundreds and hundreds of hours on Gary's mod.
Oh, yeah.
That was like my first game on PC.
My first game on PC was Solitaire. Maybe Minesweep. Yeah. No, Gary's Mod is awesome. I wish it hadn't gone the way that it did, though.
To 13?
Yeah.
Me too.
Like, it's just awful the way it is now. You can't even play it anymore. I mean, you can, but not really.
They screwed up a lot of stuff.
And then they just stopped supporting it altogether.
They did?
Yeah, he's no longer supporting it. He's focused on their new project, Rust.
What's that? I've never heard of it.
It's kind of like an open world survival game. You can get it on early access on Steam. But, like, you literally start with nothing. You have no tools. You have no clothes. You have nothing.
Survival is in zombie apocalypse?
Not necessarily zombie apocalypse, but, like...
Have you heard of
Easy.
it?
Like that, but...
Dude, I want to get Daisy.
That would be sweet. We gotta find a game that we can all play.
Battlefield 3.
So let's go play Battlefield 3. For...
The next 80 hours.
Yes. Dude, could you imagine if we were all... well, I mean, I guess technically you are in high school. But if you and I were still in high school, we could totally just do that.
Yes, we could. Rust.
Rust.
For $20.
Si, senor.
What's my birthday?
I don't know.
Really? This almost looks like... Oh. Come on, let's go. What engine did they use?
I think... oh, it's built on the Unity engine. Unity 3D. Same engine my brother's using for his game project.
Some of these screenshots from a distance almost look like Minecraft.
Oh, that game.
Yeah.
You have to build buildings?
This is cool.
That's an interesting...
Dumb, but it's cool.
The game?
No, something on Facebook.
The only aim is in Rust is to survive. You'll need to overcome struggles such as hunger, thirst, cold, build a fire, build a shelter, kill animals for meat, protect yourself from other players, kill them for meat, create alliances with other players,
For
and
meat?
form a town. Mm-hmm.
This game sounds interesting.
Another game worth looking up, and for some reason you saying meat is what triggered this. I think it's called The Island.
It's cross-platform multiplayer?
Yeah.
Is that going to be like the first game? Are there other games that are cross-platform multiplayer?
I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it.
CSGO is supposed to be like that. But if you think about it, that'd be terrible because us PC players would cream everyone else.
Yeah, we would.
What's the other game?
I think it's called The Island. Nope, maybe not. Oh, what is it
Sims
called?
3 Island Paradise.
That's not it.
Either way, they
But,
can't see this, so
True.
doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Sorry, guys. We'll eventually get to that point.
Well, one day.
Someday.
I found something actually that I want to share. There's a rumor going around that
You're not
Penguin,
like this.
that's on Gotham, the TV show, is actually Joker.
How does that work?
It doesn't. If
I
you
know.
follow the original comics.
I know.
Because Cobblepot is Penguin. And did they ever actually reveal the name of the Joker? Like,
Yeah,
Yes. they
Joker.
did.
His name.
No, his real name before Joker. If you knew this, I would be surprised because
Joker.
you're supposed to know the stuff that usually everyone knows before you know the name of the Joker, like Green Lantern. I mean, not Green Lantern. Yes,
Joker.
yes. Green Lantern and all that stuff. What am I thinking? Green Lantern is more.
You're thinking that Casey is awesome and Penguin is a
No,
stupid
you're
name.
messing me up. Like
Don't
Batman,
screw up, Philip.
Superman, you should know their origins and
Don't
stuff.
screw up. Don't screw up.
Anyway,
come on, you got this, man.
yeah, that would mess stuff up.
Yeah, like, unless they do, like, the whole alternative universe.
Don't screw up.
I mean, they technically are, since
Technically, Philip, think real hard. Don't focus on me. Focus. Think.
I mean, since they have Poison Ivy as like a little girl, and it
Penguin.
looks like she
Philip,
has
Penguin.
powers. I'm just saying they have their own
Penguin.
universe.
Penguin.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically they're not sticking straight
Sticky. Penguins are sticky.
straight to the actual, like, original comic line.
We should wrap up.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should.
We should wrap up.
We're done.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bye.
Sudden decline.
Well, we'll see you guys next week with more random
Fun stuff.
Yeah, fun stuff. Because we're fun.
Like
Casey
Penguin.
rocks. Philip's awesome. And I'm legend. Wait for it.
Dairy.
Legendary. See you guys.
Okay, Barney.
Dude, I finished watching this.
What's up? My name's Casey. I'm from Alex and Casey 13, and I'm here to just kind of go over this awesome Nvidia Shield. It's actually not mine; it's my friend's. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think this is the older model. It looks pretty freaking awesome. I think it's got some scuffs on it, and but yeah, basically it's a tablet with a controller, wireless controller attached to it, and it's just like I said, an Android tablet. The screen is a touch screen. You view your apps just as normal and your widgets and all that fun stuff. I'm personally not an Android fan or a person. I don't mind it, so I'm not going to bash it or anything. But it's pretty cool. You can go in and you can download games from the App Store, and you can play them with the controller. Well, those that are controller supported at least. So yeah, I guess I don't really know how to explain it. There's some other footage playing, but basically you just use the joysticks to play. Yeah, so there's there's tons of different games that you can download from the App Store. I'm kind of new to this, so I don't really know how to operate, but you can hit the shop, and these are all controller games that work. There are some actually really cool games in here, like Portal is in here, I believe. Portal 2, Half-Life. These are like the legitimate full games that you can play. I don't have these on here personally because I don't feel like paying for them because it's not my device. And then one of the coolest parts is that you can actually stream your games from your computer onto the device, but it has some pretty high requirements, so it's not going to work here because the wireless isn't that great. I could do it at my house, but obviously we're not at my house. So that's about, I mean, it runs off the controller, which has a Turga 2 in it or something like that. Yeah, it's powered by the Nvidia Turga. Tegra. Sorry. Been saying that wrong the whole time. It's powered by the Nvidia Tegra. Definitely a power horse. I think it's cool. I'm borrowing it because I'm considering getting one myself, but they have newer models that are better. So, and you can do like online, like I could go play Battlefield 3 sitting on my couch with this, with my mic attached and everything, just talking as normal. I can plug in my HDMI cord and I can sit there and play it on my TV as if, yeah. So that's all I know about the Nvidia Shield, pretty much. Cool. See ya.